Actually, I'm going to take this because I ran out of mine.
What is it?
Calcium.
Okay.
It's good for my bones.
That's yours.
It's good for my bones.
It was from your vitamins downstairs.
Oh.
I think it's still good from what I read about them.
Okay.
From what I read about it.
I think I'm going to also take this back too because.
Oh yeah.
So I can cook with it. I looked for it and it was gone.
I can bring a bunch of it.
Okay. I'm just taking what I can fit in my pocket. See what?
You're skinny. You're skinny now.
Yep.
You don't have the big Santa Claus balls.
Nope.
That's gay. I filmed a man's ass. I'm gay. Throw him out in the snow and run around and hurt himself. Who cares? Leave him out there. Who cares? Bring him back in. Yeah, that's how we got that John. He is a fag. Let him in. Now you're in the mafia, faggot.
Well,
You didn't
I
have
knew
to
a lot
kill
of ga-
anyone. You didn't have to kill anyone or anything. We
knew a
kept
lot
you
of-
out there to make you do that
I
shit.
knew a lot of gay mobsters.
Gay mobsters?
Yeah.
You knew gay mobsters?
Yeah.
That's gross.
Yep.
Why were they gay?
Why,
think
why
they'd
is
kill
anyone gay?
You'd think they'd kill him for being gay. For being in the mafia.
Yeah.
No. They were gay?
Yep.
Why were they gay?
Because they were gay. They didn't, well, people don't choose to be gay.
Oh!
They just are.
I'm not.
Okay, then you're not.
Because I was thinking about you bending over to get the food. That's why I said, oh! What was their name? Don Corleone.
No, Tony Two Toes and Bobby Bentnose.
Tony Two Toes.
And Bobby Bentnose.
Bobby Bentnose.
Tony Two Toes was called that because he was cleaning his gun one day and it went off and took 2 of his toes off. And Bobby Bentnose was a kind of short little Irish guy who had anger management issues. And he was a Golden Gloves fighter, right? And he wasn't the best fighter, but he was in. He basically would get into the ring with somebody, and they would start fighting, and he would, and he had like a glass jaw. They boom, he's down. He'd get up, and then they hit him in the nose. Boom, they break his nose, and then he would jump on him and strangle them and try to bite their nose or ear off. And that's when the refs and
Did you ever try to have sex with them?
well, not in a crowd like that. But he was off the hook, that's for sure. Meaning you didn't want to piss him off. He was like Joe Pesci in Goodfellas. And so, well, that's a good idea. Putting the heater underneath the wood stove to have the wood stove put the heat around. I would close this to keep the heat from going out.
That was open?
Yeah. But now it's closed. Okay. I'm going down. Where's my teacup?
Getting gay! Now we're gonna go kill people! It's the sinful, awful atheists who kill people.
Yeah, whatever.
Or believe in shit like that. It doesn't matter to them anyway. As long as they can do their stupid work of unrighteousness and not be good at anything.
I lived in Lynchburg, right? Here's when I lived in Lynchburg. There was, and I worked for an electrician, and he had a pretty big shop, and his two sons were morons. I mean, this is almost a genetic thing. The dad who starts, or who is the second generation, grandpa starts the business, dad's running it now. He's got sons he's trying to bring in, and they're just morons, right? And so he was getting some big jobs like hospitals and fire stations and things that you got to do right. And these kids were just fucking it up like unbelievable. Anyway, they did a church in Lynchburg, big, gigantic church, right? One of those mega churches, and they had like a pool where they baptized people, right? And these morons wired it in such a way that when you touched the metal railing and put your foot in the water, you got electrocuted, right? So nobody wanted to get baptized in it. So there was one guy who gave this church like thousands of dollars a month because he was a pedophile and he was a total crook, and this is a born-again church. So every week he would get born again, so all the terrible things he did were wiped off the slate. Because that's what born-again Christians think. That if they get baptized in the name of Jesus, no matter what they did before, they're going to
You want to
go
sit
heaven.
down here?
No, I'm
I
gonna
can
go
throw
downstairs.
all the clothes out of the
No,
way.
I'm going downstairs. But anyway, I had to go in and fix that church. And these people were the most, almost vile, I would say vile, because they were so Christian-y, but they were so un-Jesus. So anyway, they and I knew the Bible pretty well, so people want to talk to me about the Bible. I'm trying to fix something on a ladder. Anyway, so I did not fix that baptismal pool until the last thing I had to do, because I was hoping that really evil person would, because he would get electrocuted every time he thought he was feeling Jesus. It was just totally amazing. So. But he didn't die at that, but it was so corrupt, so sick, so demonic, and they were so born-again Christian.
And they're gay?
They were more than gay. And gay's not a bad thing, it's just... Like
But they didn't live what God said.
No, not really. They tried to make it a transactional deal. Anyway, catch you later.
Be careful going down. Are you going to drink coffee now?
No.
Have you not been drinking coffee?
I have not been drinking coffee. Do me a favor, go down.
Did that help you lose weight?
Yeah.
It did?
Yeah, go down.
It's a miracle!
Go down before me. Go down before me.
It's a
Go
miracle.
down before me.
I'm going to quit
Here, John.
caffeine too
Here,
and lose
take
weight.
this and
But
your
it takes a
other-
while, right, to get it out of your system?
Yeah.
Did you sleep at first?
I slept I never have a problem sleeping. Keep going down. Keep going. Go down. Go down. Yep, go down. Keep going. I wish you could have this handle there. Keep going.
Oh, shit.
Keep going.
I got the thought of these famous people.
Keep going.
I got the
Keep
thought,
going.
watch a video of them.
Keep going.
Watch a video of them.
Yeah, keep going.
And I turned the video on an interview with these two famous people.
Keep going. Yep.
And, ew!
Keep going.
Shit. And I got the thought that they dropped it as soon as the video started. It looked like a body falling from up high down a shaft, and it fell on my entire self and like hurt my face and body and everything. And that's what it felt like when I first turned the video on. Then it was an interview with them talking. And it was like, that's what happens if you want to go be famous. Those are the kinds of people that you'd have to deal with. But a deal could be good. Maybe. Unless it's a deal with the devil. But it's a deal. Sometimes you have to have a deal. It's not always bad. Well, what do? Go upstairs?
What did you say? You want to talk?
Okay.
Be on your video?
What is that, a pink jacket?
Yeah.
You're like one of the eccentric people?
No, I bought this at Walmart.
No.
And it's a great coat. It's a woman's coat, first off, and it has this little piece of fleece right here. So you get no little chills down your neck, right?
But that's coffee. You don't want to drink it if you already lost weight without it.
I took it so you wouldn't drink it.
Oh, okay.
That's why
Okay,
I took it down here.
Okay. You look skinny.
And if I drink coffee, it doesn't bother me.
You're skinny.
Pretty much. I'm skinny-ish. Skinnier.
Yeah.
Still got another 20, 30. I want to get to my high school weight of 180.
That'd be great.
Yeah, I'm down to 210. So good. You know, about 30 pounds. Not a problem. And I've lost since I've come to Roanoke this summer. Between Valentine's Day and October, I lost about 20 pounds. And
Wow, it's amazing.
between 20 pounds and now, which is October, November, December, January, 4 months, I've lost 5 pounds. So, you know, the thing about losing weight, as long as you lose a little, but don't put anything on, that's in the good category. So, but, what was I thinking of saying? So my whole life is, you know, I try to do my best in whatever I do, whether it's like gardening or fixing something or, you know, going to the doctors
Okay.
or trying to do whatever I have to do. I do my best. And that's why I don't hear voices or get upset or be irritated, because I'm just doing my best. Most people can't even do that. I'm, you know, working for love's co-creation in everything I do, and I don't worry about it. And there's all this political shit going on. I mean, right now, there's some real weird-ass stuff going, but it's been weird-ass forever. It's never not been weird-ass. What we're going through is nothing new. It is what it has been. And people get upset about it. People are over here, over there about it, you know. And it's no big deal. Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm going to quit caffeine because it worked for you.
Yes. Come here, kitty. So your cats actually like you, John.
Yeah.
And you know the other thing, John? If you didn't have your cats, this house would be full of mice.
Oh, man.
Those guys are, you know, they are worth whatever you feed them, right? Because there are no mice. When I lived here, and I didn't really kind of have food around like you do, there were always mice here. This was like their campsite.
Talando, pitano.
Even your cat looks at you like, what the fuck is he saying?
I don't know.
Oh, yes, kitty. Yes, kitty.
Go to him.
Yes. 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 Good cat. You're a good cat.
Go to him.
Yes, you are. She wants to go and play inside the space. What's down there, buddy? What's down there?
He wants to get rid of all the cabinets, do work, having to put new cabinets in, including the floor.
No, your cat doesn't want that. No. Your cat isn't from Better Homes and Gardens. No.
Oh, no.
What your cat wants is for you to, you know, feed it. That's it. Curiosity is the cat. She's going in there. She's been in there a million times, but she's still going to go in there one more
Close the
time.
door. Like the old woman in Mr. Rogers who talked like this. And he liked to talk like this, the old woman in Mr. Rogers. No! And he would use it to try to have sex with his wife. They would do the puppets. And then...
Okay. Well, I don't know what to say.
Well, I'm going to go take a nap.
I don't know.
So, thanks, buddy.
Okay, bye.
I'll have something for dinner later. Around
Okay.
6.
Go to Owl Bob's channel.
Yes, go
Owl
to
Bob.
Owl Bob. Dreamy Dreamland.
And you can look up Owl Bob, and his videos on his channel show up, and of course on mine, but they also show up on his.
Why don't you like them going to Dreamy Dreamland? Dreamy Dreamland.
Go to
with
Dreamy
Sensei
Dreamland.
Elmo.
I got a feeling like maybe it would be one of those things that you stop doing one day, like the other things that you stop doing one day.
No, Dreamy Dreamland with Sensei Elmo.
And I hope you keep doing it. And of course, I hope it makes a bunch of money, but I'm going to go.
hold
And John Birmingham.
Come back here.
No.
Here you go. Take that up with you.
Okay.
That's good.
Thanks.
That's good for you. You eat like that, you'll lose weight.
Okay, bye.
Bye.